Hi Chandra, good afternoon.
Hello, Manjusha. Today I'm going to explain about a topic called journals and then consolidation. After that, how we'll migrate the application into our FCCS application. So let's get into presentation once again. So I'm going to share my screen. Is it visible, Manjusha?
Yes,
So our topic is today managing journals and the journal topic. So in this topic, we'll learn about how to create a journal template operating by period, create a journal posting, journal from template, submitting approvals, all are learning in this topic. So before get into, we need to log in our EPM cloud service for journal creation. So I'm going to enter into the Oracle Cloud. So go to the presentation once again. So here we need to click on the journals. After that actions, we need to create first groups as per activity guide. So here there is a journals cluster. Click on actions. You need to create the groups. Click on groups. Here you can see the one pop-up for groups. Click on create name for the group as per our activity guide. First one, we need to give blue sheet description as blue sheet journal. Save. So one journal is created. After that, we need to create one more journal for yellow sheet, name as yellow sheet and the yellow sheet journal. Again, click on groups. Need to give yellow sheet. Here also yellow journal or yellow sheet journal. So click on save. So both the journals are created successfully. So that we need to enable the periods for these uh, journals. For that, we need to go to the manage periods in application cluster. After that, we need to select the scenario as actual. Here is FY20. And then we need to click on go. Close. So go to the home page once again. Go to the application. Here you can see the manage periods. Click on that. So you can see scenario is actual. Year is FY20. You can see the periods like January to December. You need to open the February. So we have already opened this period. So again, we need to open it not process. So already opened. So go to the presentation once again. So already opened, and then we need to get into practice 11.2 part 1 for creation journals from templates. So for that, we need to go to the application once again. So go to the home button, click on journals. So here we need to go to the journals cluster. After that, we need to select the templates tab. Here you can see the templates tab. So this is the templates. So click on create. So here you can see the new template pop-up is there. We need to give this details in that new template. So label is journal for expense, journal template for revenue and expense account. Type is regular. Data source is journal input. Template style is standard type. So here revenue account description is journal for revenue and expense account. Journal type is regular. Data source is journal input. So template type is standard type, not a recurring group. You don't want to select this first. So go to the page, we need to create a journal entry for by creating the option. Pick up the dimensions from that options. Click on create here. Once again, we need to assign the group. So for that, we need to give these details CN0105 for account and then entity, intercompany, movement dimension, all are we need to give that particular dimension. So entity is EN, sorry, 01_05. Account is we select here from pick members. So for account, need to pick up anyone. Balance sheet, traditional approach, assets, long-term assets to take it as a fixed assets. Click on OK. So you need to pick up only the level 0 members. Sorry, members. Okay. Sorry. Select this. After that, fixed assets. We need to asset cost of total clearing cost, building and improvements. Click OK. So we have selected 2-1, and then again we need to take care of it. Intercompany activity guide, no intercompany, movement for no movement, local gap, no product. No intercompany, movement, total movements, no movement. For multi gap, local gap. For product, no product. Click on OK. All the dimension members we have selected. Then we need to create another row for journal. That is, we need to change dimension member to 0, 1, 2. Click on create. Need to change the account number only. So pick numbers. On this, don't want to select this. Want to select machinery or equipment. Okay. All are created. So we need to click on save and close this template. Save, then close this template. So the creation of templates or creation of journals from templates is completed. Now creation journal from template using the groups. May I go to the journals, and then we need to select this POV for creation of journals. So go to this journals. Here you can see one created journal. You need to select this POV. After that, create from template. So we need to, sorry, close this first. Manage journals. After that, make following POV. We need to select journals marriage. You can see this, and then after that, select the template journal for expense and apply. Save and close. Then enter the following details in group of yellow sheet. January, and then click on journal for expense, click on apply. Go to here, create from template, on revenue account, apply. So here you can see some of them are there. So we need to select the yellow sheet, following information, yellow sheet. 2707 debit is 2707. Here also 2707. So all are given. So that we need to click on save. Save. Data source always this. Let's go to this. Create from template. Sorry. Stay here. Create from template. Revenue. Stay here. After that, enter the following information. Group yellow sheet. Yellow sheet. Two 2707. Need to give 270. Sorry. 07. There. Sorry. Yellow and debit credit is there. This we need to go to the create template. Apply this. Close this first again, once again. This card changes. So we need to delete this first. Close. Let's see here. Create from template. Right here. So you can see we will apply it here, but pop-up not there. So periodic actual is there. All are good with yellow color. Sheet. There. Sheet not there. So save. Close here. So after that, we need to go to the next part of this practice, creating and running journal reports. So go to the application once again. So we need to go to the reports card. For that, we need to select the journals tab in reports card. Journals. Reports. Journal reports. We don't have journal reports. We need to create once again. So for this, click on credit and then select the POV yellow sheet group. Run report. Create. So yellow sheet for group this. And then need to run the report. So journal report is successfully created. Here you can see this journal report. The description group is yellow type. By this way, we'll generate the journal report in our application. So by this creation of journal entries are successfully completed reports. Now running consolidations. Consolidation is one of the main thing in FCCS. FCCS application based on only consolidation called gathering the data and aggregated to parent company or entity. So for this, in practice 12.1, we need to enter exchange rates in our practice data, exchange rates form. For this, we need to go to the data card and then we need to select the enter exchange rates in single period. So go to the home page, to the data. Here you can see the exchange rates forms. We need to select a single period form. So we need to enter the data as per our guide. So we need to select January FY20. So you need to enter these all rates. So for that time being, I have already separately created. Copy this. Need to paste here. So pasted successfully. Next, we need to this one also paste here. Pasted. After that, need to select the copy. Copy. So this paste here. So go to the presentation once again. So they said same data for ending rates also. We need to give ending rates for that. We have given average exchange rates, so that we need to give this ending rates for average also. So we need to copy this data, copy. So again, ending rates we need to paste here, so that but this also we need to save, copy here and paste it here. Copy, paste. Sorry. Is entering this column. So we need to so 1.3, 0.84, 75.68, 68 as per today's rate, 55.98, 89, 0.65, year 1, 0.77, 1.19, 1.55, 186.36. So here also we need to enter 0.014, 0.018, 0.1012, here 1. So go to the presentation once again. All the exchange rates are given successfully. So need to save this file. Refresh. So next is entering the ownership percentages and recomputing of ownership percentages. So we are already created the currencies in practice 4.1. Here we have already seen this given the data also. So for this we need to go to the entering ownership percentages or recomputing ownership. Need to go to the application dimension once again. So open this, click on application, go to the overview. So we need to go to the dimensions tab and click on entity, dimensions. Go to the entity at last, click on entity. So we need to select one entity. For that, we need to give ICP entity. Yes, in ICP, here we have some entities are there here. Select geography total. So, sorry, segments EN01. Here we have two additional one is there for creation. We need to go to the intercompany. So here for New York, we need to select this as a ICP entity S as per our entity. So here we have selected ICP entity S. So click on save. We need to cancel the page. So data is saving for that. We need to wait for some time. So again, we need to click on over tab and then refresh the database in the actions. Now click on, we need to create a refreshing database. So successfully saved. Click on cancel. We need to refresh the database first. So overview, actions menu, refresh the database. Click on create. So all users, refresh database. Click refresh. It will take for a few minutes to refresh entire database. For that, all are successful. We need to click on finish and then we need to close all the consolidation tab and we need to select consolidation tab now. Run in background so that it will run in background so that all are consolidation. So under application, we need to click consolidation. So we need to select the entity POV total geography scenario actual. Here is FY20 period is Jan. So consolidation is total geography here. Scenario is actual FY20 January. So for some entities, we need to select these entities so that now enter into following details in managing ownership page. List PAC segment CN01. For this, we need to give this holding 100% and then subsidy 80%, 60%. Here you can see the 100% as for this, we need to give the 80%. Ownership is 60% for another entity. 60%, 80% is there. Action. So all are given so that we need to save the changes. Save the changes. Here we have saved this. Saving ownership data changes are successful. So after that, we need to go to the recompute ownership under actions menu. Click on here. Go to the actions, recompute ownership, click on that. We need to give some POVs, actual FY20 January. Then we need to click on recompute. Actual FY20 January, we need to click on recompute. Recompute status, it will progress. So recompute is successful. And then we need to click on consolidation process. Now click on consolidation block. Here you can see the consolidation clauses. Need to click on consolidation block. So configure, click on, we need to click on configurable. Here you can see the configurable consolidation. Click on that. So we need to enable all these points and then we need to deploy. So here you can see that some of them are unenabled. So I'm going to check in all the blocks. So all are selected. All are selected. So need to click on deploy. Consolidation was successfully deployed. That ownership was successfully deployed. So deployed rules icons will be green turn and then click on close. So completed deploying the rules. You can see here it will these all the blocks are in green color. So it means all are deployed successfully. We need to close these rules. So we are deployed these rules, calculated equity in next exercise when the consolidation process is executed. So now practice 12.3 is running consolidations. So for that, we need to go to the data card. Under data card, we need to select the consolidation form folder and then data entry form. For data source, we need to give data input member and then click OK. So first go to the application home page once again. Here you can see the data card. Click on this. Close this. Under data card, you can see the consolidated data form or data entry form. Sorry. Data entry form. Click on that. It will open. So we need to select the data source dimension. Here you can see data source dimension. We need to give data input. Click on this. Click on OK. So all are selected. And then now we need to give the consolidation rules here. Oh. So all are successfully created here. Save. To the application, we need to click on go arrow. If cells are appear read only, make sure it form will be created correctly or not. So our form is in right axis, so that we need to enter these credentials. Selected all are January FY20 actual EN01. Not EN01, EN05. EN05 segments. EN05. Select this. Click OK. See. Here you can see this all are right axis only. So we need to give common stock 30,000 for EN01. So you can see common stock 30,000. So I have selected only one form so that I will give only one form. So all are once step back. This was saved successfully 30,000. So we need to save this and then now period January to Feb and on go icon. Click on save. So error occurred while a script is processing. Exception is cannot modify the data restricted member translated currency input. Contribution. Parent total, entity input, not the. Now it will say out successfully. Some errors are occur here due to system errors. So by this way, we will enter the data in our application. After that, we need to give click on save and then execute the business rules. Here in actions, click on business rules. So you can see here two rules. One is consolidated and then translated. We need to click on consolidate. For that, we need to select the POV. Entity is total geography, scenario is actual, year is FY20 and January. Entity is total geography. Okay. So actual FY20 and January. So go to click on launch. We need to click on launch. So we need to click on launch. So some change the page selection, but you have not confirmed this change. Okay. The maximum configurable wait. So it execute right away. We have exceeded the maximum configured wait time, so that business rule is now executed in background. So no issues. So now we need to go to the managing ownership. Is already done right. I think we have recomputed the ownership data in previous slide. Like here we have already executed the data for recomputation of ownership. So all are completed. Now we need to manage the jobs, then migration of jobs, and then migration of application from local box or cloud. So auditing data. So in this topic, we learn these three topics like data import job. After that, enable tasks for auditing, and then snapshot, how to import the data from snapshot. So for that, we need to go to the application once again, go to the home button. So click on application here. So we need to select overview. Overview. Under overview, actions menu, you can see the import data, export data, copy data. We have explained already in previous topics. Here we can see the managing data, import data, or import explorer. Close this. So go to the actions once again, inbox or outbox explorer. So you can see here some of the data's already there for our convenience because we selected from our local or in our cloud box. We need to select the file from this. So click on upload. Need to choose the file. June data load here is there. Click on OK. Upload the file. Then override the file. Upload. So upload file was successfully completed. So Again, we need to go to the actions, and then we need to create. Click on create, close this, go to the actions, port data. Here, need to click on create, and then inbox source file column to name as import data CSV. Create source file column. Click on this. So we need to save the as job. Import job for en01. Import error file is en05. So validate. Successful. We need to click on import. Validate. Import. Close. These are all this. Close all open dialog boxes once again. So we need to close all the open dialog boxes. So refresh the database. Go to the home page once again. So we need to click on jobs page. For that, we need to go to the application. Click on jobs. So you can see the import data was successfully validated, but we need to see this. We get to see this import data file has occurred. Some of the errors like data record P0 does not exist because it was error file which is practice purpose we have created. So all the members are does not exist in our application because we don't have a created jobs in this or job entities in this application. So we need to schedule the jobs under schedule page for import the data, then name for that is data import for EN0105. So close this. Here you can see the schedule jobs. Click on this. You need to give the import the data. Then you name as import data. Import data. Name as import data for EN01_05. And then we need to give some specifications. Selecting this daily pattern or weekly basis. Monday I have selected. So I need to click on save. Next. Start date is 4/4. Let's change this 5 as okay. So click on next. So you can see the data set. Here you can see the select import data job. Click on next. Click on next. Click on next again. Job details not there here. Okay. For EN01_05. Click on next. Click on next. We We'll select here some jobs is there, but we're not creating the jobs. By this way, we will create the schedule jobs or schedule the import data in our application. So that we need to click on finish. Job will be available in job section. It will completed in 1 week, uh, in 1 week time span. So next topic is selecting tasks for auditing. In this practice, we'll select the audit process of our application. So for that, we need to go to the application under tools cluster. We need to select audit tab. So create tools under this. We need to go to the audit. So where is audit here? Here audit. To select audit. That we need to configure. Click on configure. So we need to select all. Configure data form, approvals, clear cell details. They said we need to uncheck clear cell details, approvals, data form. So have unchecked approvals, data form, and then clear cells, apply. So that need to click apply. By this way, we will get to audit the application. So next topic, exporting and deleting audited tabs or added data. So we need to go to the audit tab under tools cluster. We need to enable the filter under the audit page. Here we're already in audit page. So click on filter tab. You need to select task is all, action is all, 1 week before today's date, and then end date is today's date. So all action is all, start date is 1 week before our date, end date is our date. 1 week before or 5 days before we have selected this, apply, click on apply. By this way, we will enable the our audit data by using filter option. So we need to see the all audit data area. So here you can see the data of our audit filters. So I have selected the 5 days before, now ending date is today. So these are all the data. So you can see here recompute ownership. We have audited. I mean, we have given this ownership details today, and then we have selected this ownership details today. So we need to go to the export this. For that, we need to go to the actions, export. So it will save here automatically. It will save our file. Click on this. So here you can see the audited report, what we have selected under filter tabs. These are all the audited report under our application details. So was this one also. So now we need to delete this audit. Click on this, go to the actions, delete. So need to select some POV. Again, we need to select all these details. So delete. The total number would be 3306. So deleted. So audit data for selected will be deleted as shown in the following screenshot. Like way you can see this, all the deleted audit records total 3306 because we have already exported, right? So no issues with the deleted file. Now exporting artifacts and data from snapshots. So go to the application once again. So migration under tools section. Click on tools migration. This way we need to we will export the data or import the data or sorry export the data to our local machine or cloud. Need to enable all these checkboxes. Documentary respiratory core data management, calculation manager, group memberships. So we need to click on backup, or we need to click on export. Export is asking for export. So we need to give the click on OK. So now you can see the process of this migration status. Here you can see the migration status report. It will take time to migrating into our cloud or application. Once completed, it will show in under snapshot section. Once completed, it will show under snapshot section. It will take 3 to 5 minutes. So here you can see this need to 500 of artifacts should be processed in time. So click on refresh. Will take 5 to 10 minutes of 5 minutes of time. So to wait for some time. So here you can see the 505 out of 520 artifacts are processed. Now it will within 1 minute it will be completed. So you can see the migration status was completed successfully. It will take 1 minute 57 seconds. So now we need to importing this data from our snapshots. First we need to see this saved successfully or not in our snapshots. Close this. Here you can see the snapshot stuff. Click on this. So you can see the today's date. EPM default cloud admin 220404. This is the today's date. We need to download this into our application or our VM or our local machine. We need to importing this through snapshot. So for that, we need to go to the overview application once again. So next topic is like how to import application or how to import this application into our cloud. So for that, we need to remove the application once again. Go to the overview, actions, remove the application, remove it once again. Before that, we need to open the file. EPM, see is there here. This application, open this. So we need to give the credentials once again. EPM default cloud, EPM demos. Okay. Here you can see the creation of the application newly or migrating or exporting from the snapshot. Click on migrate. So we have some of the applications are there. We need to select snapshot here. So we need to select this. import. So do you want to process this import? Okay. So it will take 10 to 15 minutes of time, so that we need to go to the presentation. So we need to go to the snapshot. So this process we have seen migration option here, and then I go to the snapshot option tab. After that, we have imported the file successfully. So once import was finished, we need to sign out and then sign in. So by this way, the process was completed here. By this way, we will import the migrated or snapshot of the application into our FCCS application. Click on refresh. It will take 10 to 15 minutes time. So that Manjusha, my presentation was over. So over to you.
Thank you, Chandra. You can leave now, Chandra.
Okay.